Hello Zuma forums, Daniel here. Today I'm going to do a final drive upgrade. I'm going to be changing out the OEM final drive to a set of 13T Majesty gears. And what are the 13Ts? As you see here, they already come pressed, so you don't need any special tools to do this upgrade. Now, the 14T gear set comes with just this, but it's separate, which means that you have to get it pressed. And then you would continue to use the OEM larger gear. But this here is going to be a direct one-for-one swap, so it's going to be really easy. Well, while I'm at it, I might as well show you what a set of 14T looks like. It comes like this with two separate ones. This part needs to get pressed into the OEM set, and then this one just slides in, and you'll see that later on in the video. Okay, on to the removal of the assembly. In order to get to the final drive, we have to remove the clutch and the torque driver. The strap wrench is all you need. An impact is good if you have one, but if you don't want to spare the expense of getting an air compressor or one of the expensive DeWalt tools that can do it, you can go ahead and just use it this style. I've already pre-loosened this just to make it quick and easy for the video. So that's how you go ahead and do it. Off comes the clutch bell. Pull on the torque driver to let the belt slack in there. And just pull the assembly right out. Okay. There you go. Okay. Here's the final drive case. There is a rubber seal here. You want to be careful of that. First thing you want to do is you want to drain the oil. This too I've also pre-loosened. You don't want to have it that loose. Okay, you should be able to wiggle the assembly and it'll pop loose. You're gonna get some oil down in here, so just have some paper towels handy. And I learned this from watching one of the Electro Jake videos. Very good. Be careful of the gasket that goes around there. You don't want to rip it, because you can reuse it probably once. Alright, here you go. I'll let all the screws slide out. Alright, there's two thin washers that go down in here. Okay, they actually go on this part right here. Just hang on to these. You don't need to do anything at all with this. In fact, don't even mess with it. I'm just going to go ahead and set it aside and let the oil drain off into it. So that. I'm going to set the assembly completely aside. Okay, the gears simply slide right out. Okay. OEM. And here's the other part that I was talking about. It's come right out. Majesty gears, as you see, is already pressed. Basically, what you need to do, here's the 14T, and here's the Majesty gears, which are 13T. You need to have this part kicked out of this, and then you put this part back into that. Okay, that's the only difference. The Majesty gears, you don't have to do it. It already comes pre-pressed, just like this. So it's too easy. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back in. I'll go ahead and put a little oil on it. Came right out of the case. So that goes back in. And since Yamaha had the numbers facing out, I'm going to go ahead and do so too. Dip in a little bit of oil. Came out of the trans case. And put it right back on there. That's it. Next step is to reassemble the housing. Again, I didn't do anything with this. And before I put this back on, I gotta put these two washers. Doesn't matter which way they go, they're both the same. Back on that part right there. And then I'm going to make sure that the two locating dowels come back on here. Make sure nothing else is pinched. Okay, the oil's back in. Went ahead and washed my hands just to make sure again. Torque driver. Actually, you want to do it like this first. Separate them. I'm going to dispense in my other hand. Put the belt on just like so. Snug it up again, open it up as far as you can by hand. And it should slide on there nice and neat. Okay, no problems. Clutch bell. This is the Polini Evolution clutch, by the way. It's a steel clutch, milled, CNC, very clean. It's got a lot of huge heat sinks on it, very cool. And that's also the Polini clutch that I have in there too. It's not adjustable, but even the adjustable ones, you just kind of leave them the way you get them anyways. So this is a much cheaper alternative, and it's got really thick pads, which means really long life. So I've been happy with it so far. Goes back on there like that. And you guys know what happens from here. And that's all there is to it, folks. The benefits of that, you get lower RPMs, which means less wear and tear on the motor. And also you get the benefit of higher top end. For those of you guys with the 155 and greater kits, this is an upgrade you definitely want to look into. It's going to let you reach those speeds of 70, 75 miles an hour, even maybe as fast as, dare I say, 80. With that, again, it relaxes the motor and reduces the RPM on there, because as you know, that a stock motor has will only let you go about 62 miles an hour before it starts kicking back. With these gears here, it'll dial those RPMs down to allow you to reach the faster speeds. It's an upgrade that you definitely want to look into. I personally don't recommend it for stockers, but there are those that have had it done and they enjoy it. Okay, that's what tuning is about. It's about personal preference. And just take a look at this video and see if it's right for you. Dynamo 55B, signing out. Out.